Hi darlings, welcome back. Yes, I know it's been months without anything, and I believe in the last few videos I did mention there was something I wanted to talk to you guys about that's kind of more serious and not really gameplay like. So yeah, I'm very late with that video, but it's finally here. So I mean, I'm sure you can already see the title, but yeah, let's get along with this. Sorry, before you begin watching this, the first part of the video will be me explaining why I decided to quit in like maybe greater detail. So if you don't really care that much about that, I will try to do like this chapter thing that you can see, like the little red line here will be interrupted by sections. So if you don't really care about the reasons why I quit, or you feel like I'm talking too much about a certain little part of the reasons, then please just at least watch the last section of the video, okay? Because that's the most important, and I would really be happy if you at least could watch that. Hopefully it's not more than 10 minutes. I will try to edit it that way, so please at least watch that, okay? Thank you so much, and yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, so first of all, apologies for the sound. I'm recording with my phone, didn't bring my freaking microphone, so yeah, that's what we have. Hopefully it's understandable. Second of all, yeah, I hope that it won't be longer than 30 minutes because with these videos I usually, I don't know, I get really into some like side topics to explain stuff, and that usually just takes so long. Anyways, let's start with the beginning. So if you have been watching the videos I've been posting like more recently, which means like the last, I don't know, 20 videos, let's say, I kept saying that I'm on like my ending of this game with this game, and that I like plan to finish it, but I never really like said the confirmation, in the video, I believe. And yeah, I believe I said that I'm posting some matches that I have saved. They are like my saved replays, and those are like some good matches or whatever, and I would like to post them on the channel as like a finishing thing. And I even begin, I think it was even a year ago maybe, because I just like it dragged out so long, and I don't even know why, honestly. So basically I started posting my videos that were, like pre-saved matches or whatever, how we call them. And that was the only content you could see, and there were like a lot of larger weeks long, even months long little breaks or whatever. So yeah, I was not uploading consistently. There was even a time where I just took the match, like recorded the pre-recorded match, and or like the saved pre-saved match, and I just uploaded without any commentary whatsoever. So yeah, but then I kind of got back into making the commentaries because I felt like if this is really my last few videos, then I want them to have some kind of commentary, even if it's not always strictly gameplay related. If it's even if it's like chatting about something, it would be like an update, the future of the game, some other topic that just came up. So yeah, like I try to bring that back, but then again, I don't know, like, that feeling when you don't really want to do something anymore, like you don't really want to put that much effort into it, but then that like clearly will show in what you do, and like you still do it, but it's only like half-heartedly doing it. So yeah, like I had so much other things going on, and I always like it for a while, even I think I would say maybe even 2 years, I knew I wanted to quit IDV once and for all, and I really wanted to stop. But every time that I wanted to like say like, okay, this is it, I'm done, like the last time when I was like fully decided and I was like, okay, now I'm already like sitting down for this video, I'm doing the quitting video, and then it will be over with, then what freaking Natties does was to announce the, if I remember correctly, it was first they announced the, I don't even know what the skin is called. The Joseph skin with the crown, but he's like has like this curly hair and has like a little crown, white outfit. So if you know me, I for the longest time I wished for Jojo to have a skin where he's like a king, has a crown, whatever. So it just felt too surreal that like the time, the exact, like I don't even know, week I decided to like, okay, I will shoot the video with me quitting about this week. Netties announces the skin that I was waiting for. So that felt just crazy. And I was like, okay, let's wait for this one skin. I will get it with a, hopefully from the Essence, and then I will quit. I will make like a video with it because like, you know, it was a skin I really liked. It was a skin that I was looking forward to in terms of, you know, like anything with a crown. And yeah, obviously I didn't get it from the Essence. If I remember correctly, I had to wait for the season's end and like use an unlock card, you know the drill. So yeah, that happened. I did the video, and then what NetEase freaking does was announce freaking Necromancer, which is a limited S tier skin. And I was just going insane. I was like, come on, like you cannot do this to me. Obviously I plan to sell my account back then, you know, to like signify the end. Like that is just like no going back, because I felt like, you know, a lot of people do, you know, quit the game for like, I don't know, a year or maybe a few months, and then they just come back. And if you leave your account, you leave yourself a little gate to come back to it. And I did not want that. I did not want IDV on my phone. I did not want to see it. I lost interest in everything. But like, let's get back to the original like flow of ideas. So yeah, NetEase announced Necromancer, and I was like, oh my freaking god, how can you do this to me? Like, can you stop? Like for 2 years there was nothing with Joseph. There was maybe like an accessory, or maybe there was a B skin, but that was it. And now you bring me an A skin and an S tier skin that like both look gorgeous. So hopefully you remember, or maybe some of you remember, that I did manage to end up getting both of the skins. Of course, Necromancer was thanks to you guys, and obviously he's in my collection to this day. And yeah, like this will shortly lead into just like, let's jump over to the, like the reasons why I came to this decision to quit the game. Alright, so basically the first time the idea of quitting kind of, you know, surfaced in my mind. Yeah, first of all, I didn't really think about like me if I would quit honestly, because I never even like thought of my account like, okay, I will like lead this account that one day I would like, you know, turn up to sell it. I never really thought of my account that way. So that's why it was like such a huge change when this thought of like, oh, I'm done with this game. Like even in the hardest of like most stressful, I don't even know, rank sessions, when, you know, like there was a period of time when I was like really trying to get the S badge, and eventually I did manage to get into the top 10. And after that, I believe this feeling came that like, okay, like it's done, like I'm done with the ITV journey because I already did what I wanted to do. There is nothing really more I can do. And that's why that's when it began. But I believe that was like even 3 years ago. So that's crazy to think about, and how long this is dragging out, and it's just like really impossible to actually think of. So regardless, yeah, like that was the first time I think quitting came up in my mind. And before that time came, like before I got into top 10, and before this whole thing like got to the point where it is, or where it was, basically, you know, if you know me for like ever since the beginning, or like nearly the beginning of my channel, I started making YouTube videos, I think like about 3 or 4 months after I began playing IDV. Maybe I would say 3. So after 3 months of playing IDV, I began my channel. I started uploading the Joseph guides and stuff, and mainly I was focusing really on the aspect of learning, and there was nothing personal about the channel. It was only the dry, well, not dry, hopefully, information about JoJo, what I do, how I play, what I learned, you know, stuff like that. Shortly after, I think when I got to 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel, I did create my Discord server, and initially it was just like, I cannot tell you guys how amazing that was. Initially, like it was just so many amazing people I met. And you know, just a little side information, ever since like in my whole life I was never like the popular kid. I was never like, I never had many friends. I had like one or two maybe max. And like Discord was like the first really like first occasion in my life where there were truly more people, like I felt that more people enjoyed my company, you know, and that I mutually enjoyed theirs. Like it was just such, I don't even know how to describe it. Like it was such an amazing feeling to check on in Discord every day and like see that all those people from every part of the world to just like chat together. It was just so amazing. And it wasn't really only about the game or Joseph, it was about everything. And that was like the beauty of it, I think. Like it was so great and it was so amazing. And that's part of the reason I think that initially I believed that I would never quit IDV, because like who would think of quitting with such a wonderful community, you know? Like it was just amazing. Like every day you would find someone to chat with, and it was so superly amazing. And for a time, yeah, everything has its limits. I also began to be less active on Discord, but I did continue with IDV. So this obviously led to me being like kind of alone again. um but not in that sense. Like, you know, it was so much easier to play and to like stay in this sense of like wanting to continue, wanting to compete and stuff, when you have like a whole family, kind of like a whole group of friends and supporters behind you, like so close. Like it's different when you get a YouTube comment and when you chat with them about like anything on Discord, you know, like it obviously has a different feeling. So yeah, I continued, and I more and more of my friends, and you know, I had like a few very, very close friends. I would say like 5 very close friends on the Discord server. So they one by one began to like, you know, quit, or just, you know, started this like, sometimes they play for a few months, they don't, you know, like they started doing this. And in this whole time I was like keep on playing and ranking, most importantly. And a lot of people say, oh, we just burnt out, but I think it was different, because I, you know, it just, I did this and I did the videos, and I didn't really have that that community, that friendship things that fueled it, you know. So I was just doing it kind of alone, and the part of Discord that stayed was more like the newer people who just joined, of course, which I really did appreciate, but it was not the same as that old like familiar vibe that we had going on before. So obviously it made me feel more separated from this. And yeah, it was very tiring to do this without my friends playing, without anyone basically being there daily, kind of, because you know, if you play IDV, especially ranking, you have to do it daily to have a chance at like achieving anything. If you never really played with friends, then you might not know, if you're very new, but it has a different feeling when you play for the high stakes, or even just, you know, play quick matches, because they usually like you want to win. You want, either you want dice, you want clues, you want anything basically, but you want something. And when you play with friends in like a custom match scenario, then it's totally different. And of course, after a while, without those people who made it fun, it also started to feel like a chore, you know, to do when you play with people you don't know, when you don't really get the vibe of it anymore. Yeah, so a lot of things changed. And this was one, I think one of the main reasons I started to go towards quitting would be the best option. So yeah, the other reason was basically how I didn't really have anything left to improve. And of course, if you're like a not really nice person, you can say, oh, you could have, I don't know, practiced more and learn like new strategies and try new whatever and experiment with this and that and whatever. But you have to consider something that a lot of people I think struggle with IDV, which is of course what everyone heard for 10,000 times, the freaking ping issues. And I felt like I like constantly from the beginning to this day, even if I would like open IDV right now and I would check my like connection, it would be red or yellow. I live in the middle of Europe, and the server, even with this new update, I believe they fixed ping a few months ago or a year ago, I don't even know, because I didn't really follow the events or updates the game did. So yeah, basically I still to this day don't have a stable connection, and I can like take 1,000 screenshots. If you're so freaking curious about it, I will take a screenshot and post it as a community post. But no matter where I am, even if I use my mobile data, which is like the 4G and the 5G and whatever, like that's supposed to be like the best, most stable connection you could have, it's not like you can, or in game you can already do this like little check of the connection, and it says that the problem, like the red part, doesn't begin at my router or my phone or my Wi-Fi. It begins at the game server. So I'm at such an unlucky place on earth that my ping at best is like, I do have moments after this like fix that they issued a year ago, let's say, or whatever, you guys know. My ping, I did see green ping, so that's something special. I did see for the first time after this, I did see green ping. But as chasing, kiting, whatever, if you do something in the match that actually requires more data or something, it instantly turns yellow. So I cannot chase with green ping, that's impossible. And I feel like that's a crucial part of the game. A lot of people used to ask me why I don't go like competitive, why I don't like join a team and try to do something at least in like smaller community organized tournaments and stuff. And that was the reason, basically, because I don't stand a chance, no matter how good, how, I don't know, great my skills are. It doesn't matter when you play against a survivor who kites with like, let's say 30 ping or 50 ping, which is green obviously, and I'm there with like 200, 300 ping chasing them. I will not stand a chance unless I get really lucky. So that's why I never considered this, because I felt like it would have no point in other than making me frustrated and the team frustrated, and even maybe the viewers frustrated. So yeah, I'm still there, by the way. Like, this is still something that stands. I cannot kite or chase with green ping, even if at the start of the match I have green ping when I'm alone in the area. So that was like that kind of started to annoy me, how people started to say like, oh, you're wrong, your ping will be better, it's just your phone is old, your thing is bad and whatever, IDV, I don't know, it's not really optimized correctly. This of course ties in with the reasons. So I feel like they could improve on many things to make the game better. And here comes kind of like the third reason, is I believe, at least as I can speak only on the NAEU section. But the point is that for our server, like, I would say this is a problem in general. So I feel like netties or IDV, whoever or whatever you want to call them, they pay a lot of attention to skins and things you can purchase and collabs, especially nowadays. I feel like there was like a few months where it was collab after collab after collab, and new limited, not even limited S tier, what's that, like, the super like SS tier or whatever, that like Priestess had one, I think Perfumer, and now Body Cream. So those skins, which cost apparently I think like $500 to get, and if you think about it, it's like crazy when they can't fix such simple aspects of the game. They can't optimize the file size, they can't optimize that like people should be able to play in high graphics if they chose to. And there are a lot of phone games nowadays that are great quality and beautiful graphics, and they somehow managed to find a way to optimize it so people even with mid-tier phones could play it. So I feel like it's very disrespectful from netties to to ignore all these complaints from all the people. Like, even it would be much better for them if they made their game available more widely to more people, that you don't have to freaking buy a phone to be able to play a free game, if you know what I mean. So this is something that just kept annoying me, how every time there was like a Q&A posted by these netties official things, like Ask the Devs or whatever, they always put so much into, even with these new like little short films and the new maps and stuff, they put so much into these animations and these new skins and new character after new character, new limited skin after limited skin. And I don't see the same with optimizations and fixing issues. Like, it took them, I don't even know how many years to try to fix the ping, and I don't know if it fixed it for everyone else, but for me, and I assume a lot of people who live in other parts of the world that aren't, I don't even know where the new server is or how they fixed it, but regardless, it's a little better. But I don't think everyone on this planet can play with green ping regardless of their Wi-Fi connection. At least previously, most of the community wanted to see how they can be better, how they can win, how they can succeed with certain characters, and it just kind of, I don't know if that changed or something, but you know, these issues with IDV and NetEase and the game itself, the optimization, the lack of optimization, made this kind of impossible for me, like to a certain degree. Like, I had to play in performance mode. I have to, I don't even know, sit right next to the Wi-Fi to have it even like available. Like, you know, it just, all these reasons made me less and less motivated to continue with this. And the less reason, really, that was just like, that was it, you know, like that was, for me, that was like, okay, that's it, because what am I gonna do, was how, you know, obviously when you release more and more characters, it's inevitable that the characters you released previously will get less and less popular, less and less used. And of course, that's a little different in, like, there are a few exceptions, obviously. But I feel like after so many, how would I say it, like, so many hot male hunters got released, not so many, but you know, a few hotter male or like more good looking, I don't know, male characters got released, JoJo got less and less popular, because for the people who liked him for his looks and for his like design, they kind of were like, okay, there is this new character who is a little stronger, maybe isn't as pretty, but you know, it's stronger, it's new and fresh, and why wouldn't I play that character instead? And so with this, JoJo got less and less popular, and it didn't help that NetEase, like, his little buff that they called optimization, whatever, it did not fix anything. Like, it did help a tiny bit, but it didn't put him in A tier. It didn't really do much. And honestly, as I said in a video, I think, that one little game change helped much more to JoJo than, you know, when in the beginning of the match you can pick where you want to spawn. It helped more to Joseph than his own little buff. So yeah, basically it just, believe it or not, it's not a freaking excuse, but yeah, that's the truth. I don't really care about IDV if there is no JoJo. Like, Joseph was the only character I cared about. Of course, when I played Survivor, I had my like mains, and I did try to get their skins and stuff, but I did not really care at all about them, you know, like, they weren't as JoJo. I didn't like feel like, oh, I need to get every skin of theirs. I didn't really feel like I need to read all of their birthday letters. I didn't really feel like I need to read their backstory and like look at fan art about them and stuff. So for me, Joseph is like the only character still. Like, yes, I tried Nightwatch. Yes, I tried, I don't know, Vex Artist. Yes, I tried, I don't even know what the Hermit, yes. Because they were hot, and yeah, I did try to like kind of not learn, but you know, I did try to get to a decent level with Nightwatch before, like months ago, even a year ago, I don't know. So I did try to get with them a bit before, because I needed someone, of course, to have if Joseph gets banned, and I wanted to give myself a second chance, and you know, try to do this for every other people did, that, you know, Joseph is not popular, Joseph is not strong, let's try to freshen up a bit with a different character. Maybe I will get another, you know, shot of motivation, a little, you know, fresh blood for this game, and maybe I will start to do that. But it didn't happen, because the reason is so simple. I don't care about those characters. I only cared about one character. And I don't know if this is Neti's fault, or I just only like Joseph and that's it. Because for example in Genshin there are like, I don't even 20 characters that I love, and I would feel like, oh, I want to do all of their story quests. I want to read all about them, and I want to, I don't know, read fanfics about them, write fanfics about them, whatever. But in IDV, it's really only Joseph. Like, some character designs I can appreciate, some backstories I can appreciate, but the only character I really care about is Joseph. And he was, as I mentioned, the reason I started playing. He is the reason it was so hard to come to this decision that I will finally quit. So yeah, these were the reasons why I arrived to this decision. Now let me tell you about why it took so long to confirm it in a video. So this year, I kind of decided I will finish it before Christmas, like 2023. Yes, 2023 December. I already knew I will make this video. It will be the end, and that's it. And that's when I kind of started to, I think, again post these videos from my like saved matches, saved replays, to post them, clear that out, so you know I can still give you guys some content. It's not like, okay, one video, it's ended, done, and then I delete all those, like, I don't know, 20 videos that were waiting there to be posted to become YouTube videos. So yeah, I was like, okay, I will do this, I will post these videos, and I kept, I think, saying it in those videos in the end, like, oh, there is like 15 more, there is like 14 more, 10 more videos. But eventually there's so many things came up. This spring, yes, I got the chance to work at a movie. I was starring in a movie. Not like, I don't say anything, so don't even think anything about that. But regardless, I was on shootings. I had to wake up at 2 or 3 a.m. a lot of days, sometimes 5, but you know, typically had to wake up super early, and then I finished after midnight. So basically I was living on like 4 or 5 hours of sleep max, and I had to like wash my hair between those, because you know they do my hair. Maybe I can, if I find some pics, I'll put them up somewhere so you can see, because I was in like a period drama, I believe they say. I don't know. So basically I dress up all fancy like in the 18th century, so I could be an ITV character, whatever. So yeah, it was really fun. It was a really fun experience, and I might continue with this. It was, I don't know, I'm not really one to be on this side of the camera. I prefer to do the work behind it, you know, and of course with this YouTube thing it's a little different. But yeah, I don't really like being in the spotlight. So yeah, anyway, so this lasted about 2-3 months. So yeah, that was very exhausting but also fun. So that's why this video got really like postponed. So yeah, we are kind of arrived here where we are now. I come back from the shootings. This was like 2 weeks ago, and of course I'm texting my friend, and she sends me like a link and says like, oh, great video, look at, like, watch this. And I'm like, oh my god, hopefully it's not like long, because I was so tired that day, but I wanted to like check it out. So I click on this video, and I will like put it up here if possible, or link it or whatever. But it was the video, like an interview from another content creator, an ITV content creator, an interview with Schmidty from Before You. And if you remember, in a couple of videos I did mention that every time I kind of got this burnout, whatever, for like a few weeks before, obviously, when these all long breaks happen, I always, like, literally always, I went to Schmidty's channel, watched their streams. Regardless, let's get back to the freaking original idea that we came from, because I always get carried away. I get this message from my friend, and I click on the video, and it's, as I said, another content creator's interview with Schmidty. And previously I heard, like months ago, I heard that Before You will quit, and you know, that thing also kind of added to my decision, because I was like, they are kind of the only team I'm interested in. I'm not really interested in these competitions at all, you know. But like the vibe that this team has, that vibe that Before You has or had, it was just so amazing to see that I think no matter what they played, I would have watched it because I just love their, I don't know, dynamics so much. So the you know, the news about them like leaving the game also, I was like, okay, then the game is dead basically if they are also leaving. So regardless, I watched this video, this interview, and it's like, you know, I was like kind of prepared to hear that they were over, like a more detailed explanation. And I heard some rumors that like Spencer the Hunter for B4U would be leaving and going for another team, and I was feeling like, okay, maybe that's what they will talk about, and how they will like stop the whole. And then it didn't come. This like Schmidt did not say that they would quit. Instead, he said that they would continue and they would at least be there for one more co-op because they did so well. And I had no idea, of course, because I was so occupied with other things that I had no chance even to see a tweet about what they achieved in this co-op. And you know, just hearing that, how like hearing Schmidt speak with so much hope for the game, for the future of the NAU server, for the whole game. I kept listening to each word he said, and it was just amazing to hear. I was like, oh my god, they are actually putting more energy into this. They're actually, they are talking to NetEase in terms of how they could like improve our server and stuff. And like, it was so hard to believe that this still could exist, especially after I heard that, or like, you know, I heard the rumor that they would stop and they would be over. So after that, for, I don't even know, for the 100th time, I began to second guess my decision again. And I was sure that I do not want to play IDV how I played it. I knew that, like, it was over for me in the sense that I did play until then. Like, I did quit at that time. It was over. I only have the game on my phone because of the videos that I still have to record from it. I will not play a single match more of IDV on the phone. Like, it's over. But, and here comes the but, and this is also an if. So basically this is the point of the whole video. I might just delete the whole, I don't even know, half an hour I just recorded. So I decided that I will download IDV on my gaming PC, which I streamed freaking Genshin on with my terrible Wi-Fi. So if that doesn't handle IDV, then it's really over because it's a freaking gamer laptop that's like really expensive. So it better work. Anyways, I did download IDV on PC. I kind of forgot how different it is. Like, you have to relearn the controls and what to do and stuff. And so anyways, I did download it. I did play like a few matches. I'm not saying that I'm like super excited and it's like amazing and I cannot wait to play every day and I play rank every day, but I decided that I would give it one last chance solely on PC. And this of course means that it's on PC. It would mean that I would be able to stream. We will obviously have to test, because if it ruins my ping even further, then yeah, it's no chance and it's over. But let's say it does turn out well, and that's why I came to the decision that I will still delete the game from my phone. But after that, I might start again, just with a fresh start on PC, in hopes, because then it might have a chance that it's different. Because on phone, it doesn't worth to restart, because I know where I will end up. I know the limits. I know everything with playing on my phone. So I cannot improve. I cannot do anything else. It's what it is. It is what it is. But on PC, it's a different story. And I do have my account still. I do have Joseph still. I do have everything still. I have a freaking webcam. This is my phone right now, which you're seeing my face on, whatever. I have a microphone because I purchased all these to stream Genshin with, but of course I could not because of how occupied I was. So regardless, so yeah, my question is, if you guys would be interested in this, because then I would maybe stream, maybe first videos, we will see, we'll just have to experience it together because it's a new thing. So would you guys want me to continue with the channel? This is all an if, because if it doesn't work out, if the ping is terrible, then I will just give up, because yeah, it's just, you know, the universe saying no. But this is, I would say, a less chance. I would have never believed or expected myself to play this game on a PC. I still, like, you know, have to, I don't know, screen record the matches that I saved there, which hopefully all the matches that you see in the background this whole video were PC matches that I had with JoJo. So I'm not saying I'm like okay with the controls, but I'm getting there. But basically my question is, if you guys would like me to continue and try with like a new flush of energy, to try this on PC, and you want to see Joseph on PC, because I will not play anyone else. I might try people, the hunters might play Survivor, but the hunter I care about, the character, the only character I care about is still JoJo. So if you want to see JoJo, me, PC, if you like the combination, please drop a comment. Even if you don't know what to comment, just please comment Joseph, just the name, because I want this video to get to as many of my subscribers or as many of the IDV community as possible, because I really need an answer. And that's why I'm asking you guys if you would like that, if I should put energy into that, because I told my friend this before and she was happy for that, of course, because she wanted me to stay in the game. But I told her, like, I will not put energy into this for, like, I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I will not do this for 100 views. And I think you can understand that. Like, this takes so much energy and so much effort, and really, even if I don't have to buy anything currently to make this work, it's like I don't need any cables and stuff. That's why I'm asking the people who care about Joseph or me as a channel owner or content creator, or this channel or whatever, if you want this to continue in that term. That could be a new beginning and like the second phase of the channel, if you guys care, if you guys want it. And I would be in, I would want to give it a try, because I never really managed to stream IDV, and you know, with this now it's possible. And yeah, this is what I can offer you guys. And I know I wanted to quit like 7 million times, and this would have been the perfect time, but then this video and Schmitty said, like, we have a bright future, and I believed him, because I cannot do anything else but to believe it. And I really love Joseph. So if you guys are interested, please drop a comment, please. Like, really, it's important for you. If you want to see it, if you have an idea, if you have even if you want to say something in relation to whatever I just said, if you experience something similar, just please drop a comment, because that's what made me like continue. When I had like those, you know, it wasn't really the 1,000 views that made it better, it was the comments that come with it. Because for a video that has 100 views, it usually has like 5 comments, but a video that has like 1,000 views, it can also have 50 comments. And with everything I do, because if some of you know, I do have a fanfic still ongoing that I'm writing, the thing that keeps me going are the comments. Obviously not the negative evil comments, but the positive comments. Those are the thing that, like, I read it and I smile and I laugh and I say, like, oh, it's worth doing this. So please, for the love of God, for the love of Joseph, please just comment whatever you feel, whatever you're feeling about this, whatever you think about this, anything really, if you have in relation with this video. I would be open to do this. And now it only depends on you guys. Hopefully you watched it till this point, because it would be quite awkward if you didn't. Yeah, okay, I think that's the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the matches in the background. Yeah, PC Joseph Midnight, time. I don't know, you guys decide. It's in your hand. The decision is in your hand now. And I don't know, I'm excited about that. Actually, I'm excited about IDV, which I haven't been for a long time. And yes, I know a lot of people say like, oh, don't play the game for this, for that, play it for your fun. No, like I will not play it then. Like, listen, if I'm not doing the content creator part also with playing, then it's not worth it for me. It's like something that I do with other things. I only do things if they have a purpose, so I will only continue IDV if you guys want me to continue. Even though I might feel excited about that currently, I will delete it without any regrets if you guys say no, it's okay, we don't care about Joseph, we don't care about you, it was enough. So yeah, the decision is in your hand. Please drop a comment, even if it's the word Joseph or any word, because YouTube, the more comments, they will recommend the video to more people, so it will reach more people. Because as you can see, I have something around 4,000 subscribers, but only maybe 100 or 200 get notified, and even less click on the notification. So by you leaving a comment, it would really save me a lot of energy, a lot of waiting, for more people to see the video. And I really hope that this message goes out to a lot of people, and who knows, maybe we can make the NAU PC gang stronger with this. I have no idea, we will see how it goes, because it's a new experience. I would be excited to do it. Hopefully the voice is fine. I will edit this 2-hour long video. No, hopefully it's just one, I don't know. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the matches in the background. PC matches, yes. Okay, yeah, I won't speak any longer. Yeah, bye. Looking forward to your comments. Have fun. Missed you guys. Sorry for disappearing for so long. Bye.